Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Trap Plays YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, December 29th, and we are back bringing out some more NBA action for you guys for the Sunday slate. Saturday, had a couple people missing, had a couple losses, but we're going to try to bounce back for the Sunday slate. I am going to break those games down for Saturday. 0-1 with the Warriors. They won the game by 4 points, 109 to 105. The winner on the board right now, Steph Curry, under 23.5 points, scored 22 in the game, even though he had a disgusting, unbelievable buzzer beater, like a half Euro step, half floater. It was incredible. I don't know how he made it. It's just what Steph Curry does, but he only had 22 points in the game. Warriors win by 4. So right now, 1-1. We do have the Kings on the money line going up against the Lakers. Kings' first game without Mike Brown, the head coach. Lakers are without LeBron James in this game currently. Kings down by 3 in the second quarter. So we got a lot of game left there. Hopefully have a 2-1 day and, salvage it. Anytime you go over 500, that's considered a good day. I'll take those 2-1 days all day long. But let's go to the plays for Sunday. And does this look familiar? Does it look familiar? The Pacers going up against the Boston Celtics. Broke this game down on Friday. Took Boston minus 12.5. Wasn't even close. From the tip, Boston controlled this game. And I do think Boston, once again, from the tip in this game, is going to destroy the Pacers. They are better than the Pacers in every aspect of the game. Whenever they're at home, they play their best basketball. And again, they got embarrassed on Christmas. I knew they would come out and dominate the day after Christmas. They have everybody healthy. It's another home game. They had a day off. This is where you take the Boston Celtics once again, probably going to be minus 13.5 again going up against the Pacers. But from what we saw against the Pacers the last time, this should be minus 20.5. There is no reason not to take the Boston Celtics once again. The Pacers, they're very hit or miss on the shots, especially this season. I mean, they're shooting 48.7%, but sometimes they have 35% shooting games. Sometimes they have 60%. There's no telling what this team's going to do. They live and die by the three. Boston this season at home, extremely good on the defensive side. I think Boston will once again dominate this game against the Pacers. I'll take them against the spread as the first play. Second play of the day. Banger of a game. Memphis going up against Thunder. The Memphis Grizzlies this season, they are making a case as one of the best teams in the NBA. They're putting up 124 points per game. They've had some games where they've put up nearly 150 points, and that's because everybody on this team is healthy. Everybody's making their shots, and everybody's running in transition. John Morant at the charge. Desmond Bane pull-up threes, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Zach Edey down low dominating the paint. This is an overall extremely good Memphis Grizzlies team. The problem with that is they're going to run into the Thunder here at home. The Thunder have not been playing very good basketball. The Thunder had a chance to dominate going up against the Pacers. They barely won that game, winning by 6 points in the fourth quarter. They just shut down the Pacers completely. They went on like a 12-2 run to close that game. That's what the Thunder have been doing this season. That's why they're a very good team. But I think in this game, whenever offense goes up against defense, I'm going to take the Thunder in this one with the defense, especially because they're at home and they haven't been shooting very well as a team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's been doing his thing, and I'll talk about him in a little bit, but I think the Thunder as a unit will shoot better in this game going up against a weaker Memphis Grizzlies team. The Grizzlies, they like to run, they like to make threes. The Thunder are the best team in the NBA at one, not turning the ball over, so there goes the transition points. They're number 2 in the NBA this season for transition defense, so even if they turn the ball over, they're going to stop you, and they're also very good at stopping the three-point shot, which I don't think Memphis will be able to do in this game. So I'm going to take the Thunder because I think the defense is just going to shut them down. Give me them against the spread as the play. They might even be an underdog just because the way the Memphis Grizzlies have been playing. Let's see if there's a line out currently. And they are not going to be an underdog. They are going to be minus 6.5 going up against the Grizzlies. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. It makes me feel better because it looks like John Morant's not in the lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Makes me feel a lot better. Thunder, minus 6.5 will be the play there. Let's go to the player props. First player prop of the day. We're going to go to the Hawks going up against the Raptors. Someone I think I've only talked about one time. I know I touched on him last year a lot, but Jalen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks, his fourth year with the team, he's going to get a bag in the offseason. I'm not entirely sure if he got paid last offseason, but if he did not, he's going to get paid this offseason. This year, 20 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He is a walking double-double, and he's been able to do it everywhere on the floor. He plays decent defense. He's a bigger guy. He's got a three-point shot. He's shooting 51.1% from the field this season, 37 minutes per game. He doesn't come off the court a lot. Every single year he's gotten better and better and better, and the Hawks, they have been exploding with points over the last couple weeks. The NBA Cup really started it off whenever that team got into a situation where it was win and go home. You saw everybody step up in a big way. Jalen Johnson has taken those opportunities and he has capitalized on the regular season games now. Back-to-back games, extremely good from the field. 28 points against the Heat, shot 20 times, 13 made. 30 points going up against the Bulls, 16 shots, 11 made, and he's been getting double-doubles. Like I said, he's had 10-plus rebounds in 6 of the last 7 games. So if you're looking for rebound props, maybe take his over total rebounds. But in this game, going up against the Raptors, we have one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA, in the paint especially. I think Jalen Johnson will attack in this game. He does have a three-point shot. But over the last couple of games, he's only taken 2 or 3 per game. He's getting most of his points in the paint. I like that to continue in this game going up against the Raptors. Jalen Johnson over his total points as the first play. Second play, I already touched on it a little bit. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over his total points, 28.5. One of the best scorers in the NBA. He's averaging 30.8 points per game. Seen his player prop at 28.5, 29.5 over the last couple of days, so I'm going to play it there. If it does come out higher, I will take it. But we just need 20-plus shots in this game, and we will cash. 51.7% from the field. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA this season as a guard, and he's had back-to-back games where he's just dominated opponents. He only had 22 points going up against the Hornets, but he had 40-plus points going up against the Wizards and the Pacers. This is a game that I think Memphis will try to push the pace. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, not a great three-point shooter. That's going to work in our favor because Memphis on the perimeter this season, pretty good at guarding the perimeter. Shai loves the mid-range jumper, loves scoring points in the paint, loves getting to the free throw line. Memphis this season, not as good guarding the paint. So I like Shai in this game to go way over his total points. Probably going to have another 40-point performance, as I do think the Thunder at home will dominate Memphis in this game. Shai over his total points as the final play there. Let's go over to the recap graphic. We will be taking the Boston Celtics against the spread. I have not seen online. The Thunder game is out, so let's make sure that we don't have it's Boston minus 12.5, just like we got it last time. I will take that there. Thunder's going to be minus 6.5 going up against Memphis. Jalen Johnson over 19.5 points. I'll play it a little bit higher, but I do think it's going to be 19.5 to play. And then SGA over 29.5 points. Again, 28.5, 29.5 is what it's been the entire season. So I'll play that at 29.5 for right now. Guys, go ahead and do it for the NBA picks and props for Sunday, December 29th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.